I'm Marianne Woods. I'm from Regina, and I was cast to play the role of the grandmother in Billy Elliot. And I've also had the privilege of working at Globe Theatre and at many other theatres in Regina and throughout Saskatchewan. I did. Stephanie Graham, the director, mentioned to me that they were going to have a meet and greet in February, and I asked if I could come and meet the boys and their families, and I just felt it was important prior to starting rehearsals that I just make a connection with them and with the little girl that was going to be playing the dance teacher's daughter as well, Sophia. So I just enjoyed that experience, and when I met the boys, I just thought they had such a great connection with one another, and because they've been working together in taking dance and acting classes and singing, and so they just had this wonderful friendship and supported each other, and right away you could tell that they, even though they had never met prior, they had made a very strong connection. Yeah, in fact, all of my scenes and that big scene with Grandmother's Song, I was with Billy telling him about my life when I was married to his grandpa. And I also just enjoyed, we did a tour of the space. Kennelie Keeler took us on a tour, and the boys had an opportunity, as well as Sophia, to walk on stage and do a dance step or speak. Also just to be able to feel the space and what it was like, go to the different gangs and see what the entrances were like. And I was again struck watching them, how exciting it must have been for them to be on that stage for the very first time in the round, not a proscenium stage that they would have been used to being on in the past. And it just made me think about the first time that I had been on the Globe stage when I did The Secret Garden there so many years ago, the play, and how thrilling it was to be on that stage, and then just to go around backstage and see all of the gangs and the entrances and exits and all the little special compartments that are backstage. The boys were really thrilled to do that, and one of the boys, his little brother, said, "It's just like a circle." And I said, "Yes, you're so right." And you take that for granted sometimes when you've been in the space for so many times. So just to see them, their excitement, on stage, then going to the rehearsal hall and seeing the prop shop and the costume shop and where the set is going to be built, and all of these different facets of the building it just made me realize, why I still continue to do what I do and why I love what I do, because I just see the excitement in these young people's eyes and knowing that they've got a great future. I would say I would encourage them to keep on with their work and with their dancing and their relationships that they have built, the support that they have with their families and with each other, and not to be discouraged, because I believe that there's always something better around the corner. And even though we are in the midst of this pandemic and this crisis, I think it's going to come back even stronger, theater, the need for people to see theater and the need for people to be involved in it. And so I would just encourage them to keep on, practicing, rehearsing, working on their dance skills and their singing and their acting. And I just never give up. I think that's the important thing, just to know that for all the times that you get turned down for a job, there's something better around the corner. And I think for me, I was very fortunate when I returned from Toronto after living there for 10 years to work in an arts administration job, but also to be able to have the ability to teach drama and musical theater for young people and to work in the community, to have a wonderful balance. And that's what I would suggest to them too, to keep a balance. Don't just try one thing, just keep your skills set up and just be able to branch out to other aspects of the arts.